Hello. Hi guys. So I have a big surprise. I don't know how many of you guys will actually watch this. But so I have some exciting news. Like some surprises. As you can see. Look, this is my new bedroom. And you're wondering, where's the little bunny? So so there's gonna be little changes. So I have moved out of floating cloud with bunnies. No, we're no longer floating with bunnies in the clouds anymore. But I've now um I managed to afford a room. Uh, but yeah, I have my own bunny room, and that's not all of the surprise. If you're wondering where's the little bunny? Well, about that. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. So the Bunsy, the little bunny, has went through evolution, and now I am a human being with some bunny ears. So, um, look, I can turn and move and like do all this now. Hi, hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. Isn't it so cool? So essentially, every time I move or make certain expression, it comes through as this. So yeah. So me talking, the mouth would move. I'm blinking, like I can frown. I can like be like, oh, I'd be like shock and like all that. I can also cry. You can like have a hard eyes and like um blushes. So yeah, uh, a lot of emotions. Very expressive now. Um, but before we actually start on everything else, there's a few things I want to talk about to like clarify a few things. Um, before anything, if you guys have seen this very character, this exact look of a character somewhere else, you are correct. Let me explain. So, if this is your first time ever seeing something like this is what VTubers do. Um, Basically, VTubers are people who makes content, but instead of showing their what they actually look like, they use a model of a character like this to track their face and movement. Um, so a lot of people do this for privacy reason and um, to be more secure and all that stuff. So essentially, I am doing the same thing for similar reasons. But the reason why I want to clarify certain things first is that Um, so this very character, this pink bunny character, is actually a pre-made model. So if you're new to this, I'll explain it. But what this essentially means is that the artist and the person who rigged this made this model and is available for purchase publicly. So this is not an exclusive model. This is a public model. So essentially what this means is anyone can enter the website, find the artist, and purchase this very same model and use it like how I am using it. So this is not an exclusive model. That is something I want to clarify before I continue on with everything else, is because I just want to make this clear just in case if you have seen someone using this very same character, or you see me using this for the first time and come across someone else using this, um, and you'll be like, oh, why are they the same character? But yeah, so I just want to clarify that this is a public model that anyone can purchase. That means you yourself can go on VSend, the website, um, and click on pre-made VTuber model, and you can find this very exact model and make a purchase and put it up, and you can use it just like how I am. Um, yeah, so that's essentially something I want to clear up just in case if maybe in the future you come across someone who's using the same thing or so on. And I also wanted to talk about this just in case, like, to distinct that I am a different person from that person. Um, and if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Bunsy and I do reaction videos. I do not stream. So there's another thing I want to clarify is um I don't know if I would label myself as a VTuber, and I don't know if I would transition to become a proper VTuber. I just want to clarify this because the reason why I have this model in the first place is because when I start out my reaction channel, I I'm someone who really value privacy, and the internet is a very scary place in my opinion, and it can get dangerous, and I think that um you know it's up to everyone on how they want to approach things, but personally for me who have experienced interesting um thing while from the internet, I just prefer to keep myself extra safe by not showcasing myself. And I think this is also like not only does it protect me, but it's also protect people around me as well. Um, and all that. I just personally for me, I just want to keep my private life private, and whoever and however I show myself in my content, it will remain as Bunsy is what I hope. And because when I start out making content, um, my two main goals of making content and well, my first main goal is to make content of doing things that I enjoy doing, because that's the only way where you can continue to do content long term. Because if you're doing something that is not what you like to do, it'll become chores. It becomes a job. And I'm doing this for fun. I don't want this to become something that I dread doing. So a lot of my content will be just basically me doing what I like to do at my free times, but at the same time getting to share this with you guys so that we can like um just have fun, you know? Like being able to uh with this I get to find people who have similar interests and we can like discuss and have fun. Um but yeah, so that's part of why it's part of why I started my channel. And this is my reaction channel, which I think I talked about it quite a few times how I have a lot of worries and I overthink a lot. And one of my worry is that I like watching things and I want to watch it with other people, which is why I make this reaction channel. But one of the things I worry about is because of my own personal, worries regarding the internet, and I don't want to include my own private life through the internet. And it's hard to do reaction content without face cam because the whole point of reaction content is to see that person's facial expression, how they react to what they're seeing, not just commentary, you know? Um, so like if this channel was a commentary channel, I could do without this, but it's a reaction channel. So I think it's unfair for someone who um look forward to a reaction, but clicking onto me and you just see a PNG of a bunny and just constant yapping is one of the things I was worried about. Because I feel like me, how I was doing reaction is basically like I'm missing half of the ingredient to make to provide a good quality reaction video because I don't have anything to showcase that like what I look like. You can only hear my voice and a little bunny that reacts to my voice. And and because of that, I I decided to delve into getting myself a VTuber model because this is a safe way for me to provide you guys with the necessary reaction content that's up to par to what it is needed while at the same time protect my own needs. Like I feel like this satisfied both side. I have a character that can show you guys um how I was like how I actually like react with expressions, and at the same time this help protect my own privacy and all of that included. So that's why I end up seeking out to get myself a VTuber model. Now, while I was looking into VTuber models, if you're new to this and you don't know, they are very expensive. It is extremely expensive, and I do not have that kind of money, which is why I end up buying a pre-made model. So for normal VTubers, what they'll do is they find an artist who have an art style that they like. They contact that artist and basically talk to that artist about what they wanted their character to look like. And then the artist will then proceed to draw um, and design a character within your liking. And it goes back and forth until you're satisfied with the result. And then once that is done, that's going to cost a lot. And it also depends on the artist that you seek out. Like famous artists within the community already will obviously um, might have charged more because they get a lot of clients and stuff as well. And it also takes time. So, and it's not just like drawing a character. They have to layer, they have to like do different perspectives so that like the person, the next important person can have an easier job of doing what they need to do. So the artists draw, the design that you wanted, and then that design get forward to um, a person who rigs. So what rigging means is this: these moving, the tracking to follow my own face expression, like when I smile, when frown, or when I like shock face, all of that. This model is tracking my face to express the same emotion. Sometimes it's not too accurate, but that's fine. But it tracks as accurate as it gets. And the quality of the tracking and rigging, the movement and all of this is thanks to the person who specializes in rigging. So essentially the art gets sent over to that person to rig, and then once they finish rigging, so that means a lot of computer and tech stuff, um, this then it get put together and it becomes a complete model like this, like what you're seeing before you. And people who have the money to invest, they will have a fully customized one in the world avatar that fits them to their needs. So what essentially this means, they own that character. So they pay like an average amount of fully customized avatar is about $500, 500 US dollars and more. And I think like it can get up to like thousands. Um, that's a lot. That's a lot of money, and that's something I cannot afford to do. So I have to find like a cheaper alternative, and this is the cheaper alternative, which is where you pay to get a pre-made character. So what this means is the artist and the rigger, they made a character and they sell this model for public usage. So that means if you're willing to pay, you have access to this model. But that does not mean you own the complete right to this model because it's a public model. What this means is yes, you can use it for your personal use and you can use it to make content, monetize content, but you cannot use this model to make merch because it's public. That means multiple people have access to the same character, and the ownership of this character stays within the artist and the person who rigged this, essentially. Um, yeah, that's basically what it means. It's public use. It's um and yeah, so overall it's really expensive and I can't afford that. So I went for a cheaper alternative. But that does not mean this model is bad. It is amazing, by the way. Like tracking, it's very expressive, very beautiful. Like this is by no means a bad avatar. So just because I just want to say, those of you who do get your hand on a pre-made model, never feel bad about it. Do not, because it is it's amazing model, right? Absolutely good. So the artist behind this and the rigger behind this model is absolutely amazing. So I just want to clarify that. Um, but yeah, because it's thanks to these like artists who provide pre-made model in a more affordable price, it helps a lot of people who wishes to become VTuber who or those who are trying to grow and give them like a more financially stable alternative versus having to spend like 500 on a model. Um, but yeah, so essentially this model is available on Vcent, and you open it up, and basically you will be able to find this there. Um, I found this model under the owner. Their username is 19 underscore N1. I yeah, so I believe the artist for this and the rigger might be two different person, or it might be the same person. I'm not sure. But this model does not belong to me. I pay for this usage of it, yes, but the overall ownership of this does not belong to me. It is public use. Um, and yeah, so that's like one of the things I want to clarify. And like I said before, I wouldn't call myself a traditional VTuber, because traditional VTuber are a lot much more professional than I am. They have to prepare a lot before they make their debut, and they usually stream. They will stream 24/7. They have a schedule, and they just, you know, run their thing in a very like systematic way. Like there's like a very traditional like order of things to do that they do. And I am not that. I am anything but that, which is why I just want to also make a disclaimer for those who end up clicking onto this and are fans of VTuber and thinks that I will go down that route. I just want to clarify that I am not your traditional VTuber. I wouldn't call myself a VTuber because I'm, you know, kind of not really doing anything that's supposed to be VTuber. um, so yeah, I don't really have a debut. I don't think I will have a debut. I don't think I'll start streaming. Maybe in the future where I feel more confident, I might. But overall, I feel like that's scary. So I don't I don't think I'll do streaming. We'll see. Maybe we'll see in the distant future. And another thing, because internet is scary. I don't really have a social media. I do not have a Bunsy social media. The only social media that you will have of me is my YouTube channel and my Patreon. And I don't know, I'll think about it, but if in the distant future our community grown quite big, I might I might like I might make a Discord server for the community, but that's not now. That's a distant future. So that's just something I want to like clarify. So like if you're like trying to look for me on like other platform, you will probably not find me. Um so yeah. Other than that, I same thing with my background. So this bunny bedroom is also a pre-made set by another artist um on Vcent. Um so yeah. So the artist, I look at their tag, the person I bought this from, uh their username is in Chinese, but they do have their tag ad in um English letter, but I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will put that up on this video. So if you're interested in doing something similar to as how I am doing, you can go check it out um on VZen. But yeah, so going forward, you will see this for all of my reaction. Hopefully this is a good improvement for everyone, and then I hope like those who are subscribed to me like the new development. And there's one more thing I would like to say. Well, there's a few more things. I just want to say that I'm very, very, very grateful for all of the support that I have received ever since I first started my channel. Um, I talked about it before, but I'm not like I overthink a lot, and it takes me a lot of time to build up some courage to actually make a YouTube channel and make a video. So I'm actually very nervous how well this is perceived when I first started my channel, and I was like really worried because I wanted to do reaction videos, but I don't use face cam, so I was worried how people would receive like a PNG and just a bunch of talking. But I was really surprised by how many people have gave my channel a chance and a go. I am just so grateful for that. Like genuinely. Like right now I actually have like I think 17 subscriber. I have people are starting to comment on my videos, and um I have not only that, but like right now I currently have like 2.2K view total of all of my videos, and that's big. That is really, really big for me. And I'm just happy overall. Like every time I go to upload a video, seeing that my video is getting views, seeing that it's getting likes, seeing that I'm getting comments and subscriber, it makes me feel really, really happy and good that you guys gave my content a go, my video a chance, and actually enjoy it enough to stay and subscribe. And not only that, but some of you guys actually went over to my Patreon. Like that is very shocking to me. Because when I made my channel, I have to make my Patreon immediately because my first video went up and it got blocked instantly. I never done reaction video before. I mean, I never done content, period. So, I have to really funnel my way through, and it was quite discouraging when I first put up my video and not even like 5 minutes in, it got blocked globally. It was a big shock for me. Like I was kind of worried because like, oh, what am I gonna do? And then I have to like look up through like a lot of stuff and figure things out. And because of that, I end up having to make my Patreon. And I was also stressed out over on Patreon because like there's like a lot of procedure to open and run a Patreon as well. So it took a while. I uploaded the first video and I realized, oh shoot, I might have to do Patreon because it got blocked. And then when I went over to try to go do it on Patreon, then I got stuck with like a few problematic setup on Patreon. So then I have to like delay a lot of things by um like a few days. And I was really stressed out because I'm not a tech person. So I have to like search up and look up on how to work a lot of things. And I'm so grateful that it worked out. But yeah, so um I essentially made Patreon really early because of that. And as I always talk about it, Patreon is just a safety net for me. It is a backup, just in case where if YouTube is being difficult for any of my reaction video, um, it is available on Patreon. That is the main reason I have Patreon. It is there for that. Um, Thanks to like, YouTube copyrights and all that stuff. So I just wanted to have something to like if I put up a video and it was fine. Because this happens before where I was fine. I put up my video, I published it, and then it got blocked. Um and then I have like you have to wait for a while before it reopened itself. After I have to contact and like work things out behind the scene for it to like be unblocked. So, um, but at least you know that video is still available on my Patreon. Um, so yeah, so as always, my Patreon is early access. Any and every single video I record and make is it is available on Patreon first. So after I finish editing, it will go on Patreon first, and then it will slowly get published it on YouTube. So sometimes people on Patreon get like 3 to 4 videos in one day. And but on YouTube you guys are getting one video a day. Um so yeah, because I record in batches, and when I usually finish editing like the whole batch within that day, and then I just publish it straight onto Patreon. And the reason why YouTube is slower on upload is because like the content I react to is uh GMTV, which means I need to contact GMTV and get permission from them before it gets onto YouTube. And that normally takes like up to a full day. And because of that, I cannot upload right away after I finish editing. Um, and of course, GMTV actually makes it easier for me. I do have to wait a full day, but if I'm doing reaction to other things, um, I might have to like cut some part out. So GMTV allow me to do full uncut reaction onto YouTube, but I have to get their permission first, which usually I have to wait a day before I can upload the video. Um, versus if I do other content, I don't have to wait, but the copyright is still a problem. So I have to either cut it up and edit it out in the future. And then so Patreon will always have a full uncut version onto Patreon as well. And if I can get it onto YouTube and without having to cut it, it will be free on Patreon. If it's causing trouble on YouTube, it will be a Patreon exclusive thing. Um, but so far, I haven't have any exclusive Patreon videos yet. All of my Patreon video is pretty much early access and free. I have not have an exclusive Patreon video as of now. Um, but yeah, so sorry for ranting a lot, but one more announcement. I mentioned before that I want to make content of things I like to do, and I like watching stuff, and I like to, watch, hopefully get to watch it with other people, because a lot of the things I watch it alone. And but now that I record my reaction and I upload it, I feel like there's other people who's watching with me, and it's like nicer. I don't feel too alone about it, and I could talk about the thing that we watch. Um, like I finally have like people I can talk about it with, which I'm grateful for. And yeah, so but beside reacting, there's one more thing I like to do, which is playing games. I actually play a lot of games, and um, I also wanted to do like I want to make like videos of my games, like game videos. Um, but unfortunately, I don't want to I want to mix this channel up with gaming and reaction, because I know some of you guys came here purely for reaction, and I don't want you guys to worry about like, oh, why is there so many like, or like, why is there gaming and stuff. So this channel is for reaction only, and my Patreon is for my reaction only. Um, and if you're interested in in watching me play games, um, I will be opening up a gaming channel soon. I haven't recorded any video yet or fully edit any video to go onto the gaming channel, which is why I made the channel, but I haven't done anything, which is why I haven't linked it yet. But I just want to announce this just in case if you do end up stumbling onto that and you'll be like, who is this? Why are they basically the same as Bunzi? Well, it is me. So I just want to clarify that just so in case if you do stumble on it, um, you don't have to like be, confused as to why this person is exactly the same. But yeah, so the gaming channel is Bunsy Gaming, and this channel will be Bunsy React. And I don't think I'll ever have a Patreon for my gaming channel. I don't think that's needed. Um, so Patreon will only be for my reaction channel, and that's basically it. That's will be all of my social media platform. Um, yeah. So, but yeah, thank you guys for being patient with me. I'm still very new to all the tech and stuff, so I'm trying to work myself to become better and make more quality videos in the distant future. So I hope that this is a bigger step into making better reaction videos and having better quality videos is what I hope for. And I hope that you guys are happy with this new development. Um, but yeah, so I'll work hard to be better. Um, there's still a lot of things I'm worried about and concerned about, but it will take time to fix. I think one of the things I wanted to do better with is actually getting a mic, a better mic, because I feel like sometimes this mic acts up a little bit and I sound like not too great. So I'm hoping to maybe do that and yeah. So I need that, and there's a few more things I need to worry about, but don't worry about it. That's the behind the scene that I will work towards getting better at and improve everything. But now that I've done yapping and clearing things up, so let me showcase what this character can do. So what I was looking through, and I wanted like a character that resemble like Bunny because you know my whole channel theme is basically being a bunny um and pink. So I was worried that I won't find anything that would fit my needs and I might have to spend a lot more to actually get a character that fits um the theme. But thankfully I came across this model. It is a pink bunny, so I'm so grateful for. Um so look at my ears. So cute. And she has like heart earrings as well. Uh so let me zoom myself out so you guys can see a bit more. So this is the outfit. She wear like a sweater. So I can take the sweater off as well. But I think like what I have underneath is a little revealing. It's not too revealing, but it's just like I don't know. I I don't know, I just yeah. So she is wearing like a kind of like a white dress underneath. Um, I don't know if I will show that. I don't know. I just don't want to trigger anything on YouTube. It's not like very sensual or like explicit or anything. There's physics, and it's slightly revealing, uh, in my opinion. So maybe to you, it's not. It's pretty cute and normal, but it's just that's just my opinion. So I don't want to, risk anything with YouTube. So I mean, I don't think it'll trigger anything on YouTube, but I feel like that's not the vibe I want to go for. So I'm not gonna take off the sweater anytime soon. I'll keep this sweater on, but yeah, I can take off the sweater. She has really long hair, and look at this is her stockings with like, yep. So this is the full look of the character. There's actually a few more things I want to show. So I can actually switch this over to a gaming controller, and then I could like do this. Like, isn't that so cute? It's like I'm actually like you can actually see me playing. And it's not just that. I can also like change my facial expression. Like it can become scary, like this. And I can toggle off, gaming and then hands. And then I also have more expression, but I can also remove my ears, my bunny ears. And I can also remove the bandana. I think there's also another. Hold on. There's what? Sorry. So I can have like this bandana on. There's an option to change that. Oh yeah, there's glasses. I can have like, heart eyes, crying, um, different eyebrows, and like blushes. And I can combine all of that as well. Um, there's a way to. Oh, there it is. So I can remove um this bandana and I can use like a sleeping mask and I can put the sleeping mask up on the head instead. But yeah, that's basically it to the model. Um let's zoom in on the face to show our details. Like here's a close up if I do this. And then I can also turn the eyes black like um there you go. And then I can do blushing face. And then I can have like hard eyes blushing. And I can have like crying, you know? And yeah, and like so the tracking for my face, I actually only have like one software running right now, but I need two software running to actually make the tracking a lot more smoother. But I haven't have time to set it up yet. But so far I think it's good, but I think it would be smoother if I set it up. But I didn't have time to do so yet. But uh I can actually like there's option to stick out my tongue and like even puff up my cheeks as well, but that is I need to set it up. I have to set it up the other software in order for that to work. Um, so this is basically it. I can like do different expression like shock. I can like be like frowny face. I can like get this, like ex different expressions and stuff. But from what I seen, that when I have like a resting face, when I have my resting face, she looked sad. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because the camera angle or what, but when I'm like not talking and like just having a resting face, I look sad. And I look drowsy sometime too. Also, one more thing, when I smile, so it tends, I think when you smile, it makes my eyes close, even though my eyes is not closed. Like I think like it's built in. I think it's built in for like when I do smile, my model will automatically close their eyes as long as I smile. So if I drop my smile, it'll open back up. Like, hello, tracking. Like I have to like really like angle a certain way for the eyes to open while smiling. But if I smile normally, it just have my eyes closed. Or maybe because like my eyes squint when I smile. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I just want to clarify that just in case. And sometimes my eyes just keep closing even though they're not closing. Um, but yeah, hopefully once I set up the other software, it would be better. So like right now it's closing, but like stop, I'm not closing my eyes. So I just want to clarify that just in case if like you think my expression is a little weird, join like because I did record two reaction video with this model already. Um, so I was hoping that like like I clarified it in the video, but I just hope like you guys don't think that it's weird that I make certain expression weirdly at a time. It's because, you know, camera angle or like sometimes it's like not tracking completely and it's like uh you know. But mostly majority of the time it does get it correctly. But sometimes it's like acting up a little weird. I think you guys notice. But I'll figure out how to smooth it out a little bit more. But other than that, this is it for my announcement. Um, I hope that you guys like this new development. Oh, I almost forgot. Let me show you. So I not only just I don't just only have this bedroom. I also have the new setup. So here is my new watch setup, watch area. So now we can have like my reaction here. Isn't this cute? I'll be in this corner and I'll be watching the reaction on the screen. And yeah, so that's what's gonna be going on and uh yeah, this is what's gonna be happening. Isn't this so excited? Like I feel like it's much more dimensional, more uh we jumped a bit on quality in my opinion. But yeah, so that's all. I hope that you guys I actually get like a lot of movement and stuff. So overall, I hope that you guys actually enjoy um this new surprise. And yeah, so once again, thank you guys for giving me a chance and patient with me, and thank you for subscribing and watching my videos and all that stuff, and even going to my Patreon for supporting me. I am truly, truly grateful. So, thank you guys. As always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye.